wasn't good enough. What are some things you think that the offense needs to improve on? Passing.
Philly. We good, baby. Trust me. We good. AJ was just letting off his steam, you know. He want that pill. So Kellen Moore and Hurts got to find a way to get him that pill. You hear me or you heard me?
I'm going for the goal. My heart is in control. My mind is on succeed, and I am in the lead. Don't buy into the schemes, the science on strategy. Just
What it is, Philly. What it do, baby? Your boy, Mommy Duffy. I'm back up in the bitty to come holler at y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Victory Monday. 9 straight wins. Man, I ain't gonna allow the media to portray something else and to distract us. Man, we got a dub. It's Victory Week. It's Victory Monday. So we celebrate this win how we supposed to. Yeah, we had a bad game, but hey, let's not allow the media to distract us with this whole AJ. Oh, they're gonna be beefing. Is this win something to talk about? Something for the Eagles to be worried about? No, we don't need to worry about it. We take it one game at a time, how we been doing. Damn, it feel good to clinch a playoff spot. They ain't talking about that. Come on now, we got to stop falling for the narrative the media trying to spin. Come on now, we booked our ticket. Now we just got to hop on that flight and go wherever we need to go, or have somebody come to where we lay our head at. Simple as that. You hear me or you heard me? But before I even continue on with this video, y'all do me a favor real quick. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when this great Hurricane and Eagle content do drop. Boy, Victory Monday, bittersweet. Bittersweet when you can go ahead, have an ugly win. I'll take an ugly win before a pretty L any given day, twice on Sundays, you hear me? So it's bittersweet when we can go ahead and play bad, win, continue our winning streak, and clinch a playoff spot. Oh, that's good. I love to hear it. I love to see what we're doing. Yeah, we played awful. And we all know that. We all seen it. If you watch the game, you know that we played awful. Hurts played awful. Defense played awful. But at the end of the day, this one thing about it and two things for sure about this team, we're going to find a way to come away with that dub. You hear me or you heard me? And that's exactly what we did. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, you know, Kellen Moore, he got to find a way to get his guys the ball. Got to find a way to put his guys in position and allow them to touch that ball. Let them touch that pill early. Because you let them to touch the pill early, they can be able to make plays for you later on down the line in the game. It's simple as that. That's why AJ saying we got to be better in passing. Hurts also got to be better in passing. He holding the ball a little bit too long. You know, now he got to go through his reads, because if you'd have seen that read, Dan Orlovsky's broke it down a little bit earlier on first take.
So conversation in Philly after the game, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts. AJ's asked, okay, what's got to improve or whatnot? And he says passing, the pass game. You would say right now that ball should be launched, okay? Doesn't see it.
Where he had AJ on the 7 route. And for my guys that don't understand the 7 route is the corner route. And how the defense in their coverage and what they was playing, they were sitting in the zone or whatever the case is. They had one middle of the field safety. So he ran the perfect route. Hurts didn't see him. He checked it down to Jahan Dotson. So that's on Hurts. And also many other plays throughout the game that Hurts held the ball longer than he's supposed to, and he didn't go through the reads. But fans, we gotta chill out now. Eagle fans, I'm gonna holler at y'all real quick. You feel me? Hey, Philly, I love the Eagles. I love them. But hey, yo, we gotta chill out. Some of our fans, we be talking crazy. Cause I was in the Facebook group, man, and the guy said, Hurts is this day and age Steve McNair. We overpaid for Hurts. We got a $51 million quarterback, and he can't make any reads, the whole 9 yards. He failed to mention, not to remember that this same Hurts, this same quarterback that you're talking about, was the MVP frontrunner when he was tearing up the league in 2022. Threw for over 3,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 6 picks, if I'm not mistaken. Come on now, outdueled the best quarterback in the league in the Super Bowl. Come on now, what we really talking about here? He had one bad game. Yeah, did he throw the ball well for a couple of games? No, he didn't. But hey, one thing about it, and two things for sure, Hurts is a winner. And we're going to find a way. When it's crunch time, Hurts going to deliver every single time. And you be seeing it in this game. Yeah, his offensive coordinator didn't help, calling boneheaded plays and things of that nature. But nonetheless, you're going to have it. We on a 9-game winning streak. We playing 13 straight games. Did we all forget? Now, this is not have nothing to do with the Eagle fans. Now, do we honestly understand and know that we had a bye week at week 5? We playing 13 straight games after that. You really think we're gonna play our best game every single game? No, it don't happen. It's a game of football. It's the game of football, but I understand a lot of people may not understand that, and a lot of people may not know that. But we playing 13 straight games. It's going to be grueling, and it's going to be tough on the body. I even mentioned it prior to the season even starting. It's going to be tough. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, as I said before, we're going to find a way to get that dub. And that's exactly what we did. And people fail to realize and mention the Panthers is playing good fucking football, dog. They just took the defending champs to the last drive of the game, and Patty did what Patty did. Patty did what Patty do, but they took him to the wire. Come on now, what we really talking about? They playing good defense now. Bryce Young is finding his way. It's getting into his bag now. Nonetheless, hold on. I just thought about this. Hold on. Failed to mention our defense. We had an off game on our defense, but they still didn't score over 18 points, which we lead the league in the team not scoring over 18 points on us. We're giving them only 18 points a game. They scored 16. Not even that. We held Bryce Young to under 200 yards passing. What we really talking about here? Then we held Chuba Hubbard. What's his name? Chuba Hubbard. Excuse me if I butchered his name. But we held him to less than 100 yards. What we really talking about? And we played our worst game of the season, and we leaving their best running back to under 100 yards. We leaving their starting quarterback to under 200 yards, and we left them with 16 points under our average. Come on now, what we really talking about here? We had a funky ass day on the offensive side of the ball. But damn, if defense, because they had little splash plays. Yeah, they did beat out coverage, Leggett just dropped the ball for the game-winning touchdown or whatever. But hey, if we'd have lost that game, I ain't finna go blow a head gasket. But as I said, we blown coverage or whatever the case is. But nonetheless, we only gave up 16 points and we got a dub with the worst game of the season that our defense has played. Like I mentioned, if we would have lost, I wouldn't have blown a head gasket because I understand you playing 13 straight games. Nobody's going to play perfect football in 13 straight weeks. But one thing about it, we on the offensive side of the ball, we got to flip this shit around in the quickness and in the hurry because the playoffs is a couple weeks away now. It's about a month away if I'm not mistaken. So we got to find a way to pick this shit up and do a better job. But I definitely feel we're going to do so. Kellen Moore, Hurts, A.J. Brown, Smitty, receivers and quarterback and offensive coordinator got to come together and draw up some plays. We got to have a better route combination. So we got to fire out soon the next game that we play. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we play Pittsburgh, Battle of Pennsylvania. So if we Battle of Pennsylvania, so we got to come out there. We got to give the playmakers that pill now. Yeah, I understand Saquon is doing what Saquon gonna do. But hey, we can't forget now. We got AJ out there. We got Smitty out there. So Hurts, we got to deliver the ball. We got to go through our reads. And if it's like Dan Orlovsky said earlier today, if it's one-on-one AJ Brown in the corner, man, I'm taking AJ Brown every single day, twice on Sundays. You hear me or you heard me? Ain't no ifs, ands, buts. Not all the time, but sometimes. Then on top of that, if I get one-on-one with Smitty, man, I like Smitty every single day. Every single day I like Smitty. So we got to find a way to get our playmakers the ball. But we don't need to make no hoorah. We don't need to be shouting and pouting because we didn't win in the fashion how we normally would win. We got the dub at the end of the day. We're playing 13 straight games, people. I'm going to reiterate that once again. We're playing 13 straight games. Nobody going to play the best football they played the entire year. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bust your bubble and be the bearer of bad news, but shit, somebody got to do it. So we got to tighten up, Eagle fans, man. We got to be better. But nonetheless, we got to find a way to get our playmakers the ball, do what we need to do. But overall, man, this was a tough but a good ass win. This let me know that this team is resilient, and if it comes down to it, if we need to get a dub in the final stretch and in the final minutes, we can go ahead and do so. I definitely loved it. 14-19, Hurts got to be better. 108 yards. Nah, that ain't NFL quarterback stat line right there. Got to be better. Saquon going to continue to be Saquon. Shout out to Saquon, by the way. Passing a shady record, breaking it. Now he really on pace to get Eric Dickerson record. I hope he can get it. If not, hey, it is what it is. Feed them dogs on the outside now. If he don't get the record, all right, cool, so be it. He got close to it, cool. Great season Saquon having. But feed them dogs on the outside. That's all we have to do. And everything else is going to take care of itself. But as I mentioned and as I said earlier, and we booked our ticket, Now we waiting to see where we gonna fly to or who gonna fly to us. You hear me or you heard me? But this your boy Miami Duffy, y'all. Check y'all out on the next video.